Hello, this is Caydor,
And this is random intro stuff.
or Integer, and we are...
Where are we? Oh, that's where we are. We are in the Dark Root Basin.
Yes,
That was the Drake's Valley bar.
And I don't think I came from here. Have we gone down here before? Yeah, I've already been down here before, which is why I wanted to cut it, because I didn't want to have to just make you sit through. It's because in real life, I came over and helped Integer fight this boss, and I thought I'd go record it while it was still fresh in my mind about how to beat it. And I think this is where I discovered an interesting glitch with the pathing of these guys.
You're standing in the wrong spot for it.
Yeah. Well, I discovered it, like, partway through.
It's on the top of that hill.
And I'm really projecting now. I'm speaking from the diaphragm. It's just...
Well, the microphone's not going to have any problem picking you up, huh?
Nope.
Yeah.
I run into that. Now I'm standing in the right spot.
Yeah.
But I run into that issue sometimes. Because even though I'm Caydor, sometimes the other halves of my brain become slightly more off balance. Especially when I first wake up, it's really hard for me to project like this. Or after, like, long day at work.
You when you're tired?
Yeah. Well, it's not necessarily tired, because here I'm technically tired because I've been up like 8 hours or so. But even if I've been up the same amount of time, I think it's just I'm finally enjoying myself.
Well, no. You said you just woke up at about 11.
And it's 3.
It's not 3, it's 5.
5. 3.
You only have enough 6 hours.
Yes. 6 hours. And if I were to record other times 6 hours, I don't project quite this much. I have no idea. Maybe because I'm having fun with it.
I make him enjoy himself. Take that as you will.
Probably doesn't help. It helps that today I don't have a giant, massive headache.
That helps any day.
Yeah. This is a Hydra.
Why it spews water, we don't know. Why the water does magic damage, we also don't know.
Yeah, we have no clue. All I know was... I'm probably going to hate myself for making this joke, but Caydor is man enough to handle all 9 heads.
Do you hate yourself yet?
Surprisingly, no.
Yeah.
Ooh. Nasty.
I thought you were going to say that was a pretty good hit.
Nah, it just means I'm all wet now.
Yeah. That's what you get for taking all 9 heads.
Well, I'll slowly blast each of them until they explode, and I don't have to deal with them anymore.
Well, you're supposed to blast each of them until they explode anyway.
True. But as you can see, as he loses heads, his accuracy gets worse and worse.
Which makes it harder and harder to hit him.
Yes.
Especially since Caydor can aim.
Well, you pretty well have to free aim at this point, because aiming at the body, these spells don't actually go far enough to hit the core. And unlike the Hydra you can tackle later, he doesn't move in any closer. And as you can see, after a certain point, the Great Heavy Soul Arrow fires too slow to actually do it, so you have to do the Great Soul Arrow and kind of hit it twice. But it actually does this interesting thing because it's just... if you had a little bit more intelligence, it would do a little bit more damage and probably kill it in one hit. But because of the excess damage that it does, that my first 2 blasts did to his head, and the fact that the second blast is pretty well overkill, I think he has like 2 or 3 heads still left when I kill him.
Alternately, if you're bored, you can shoot him a few times with arrows. Then whenever he dive bombs at you, you can try to slash his heads off with swords.
Yep. And I actually end up switching to the Rusted Ring, which means that it takes even longer to kill each head, but I can actually run to the heads.
Yeah, and still miss.
True. I didn't say it improved my accuracy.
That would take a miracle, not a ring.
It actually does improve later. It's just part of it. Every time I go an extended amount of time without playing this game, my accuracy goes to shit in a hurry.
Hell in a handbasket?
Hell in a fruit basket. Otherwise known as grapefruit. And kiwi. Damn you, kiwi.
He doesn't like strawberries either.
Nah, but enough people like strawberry that I try not to make too many jokes about strawberries.
I love kiwi, by the way. For all those listening and who care, he hates kiwi. I love kiwi. He hates strawberry. I hate strawberry. It's okay.
Yeah, I don't care for strawberry. But the thing that annoys me about strawberry is enough people like it that they shove it in random fruit crap that it doesn't belong.
Yeah.
And it just ruins the taste. It's a very, very overbearing taste.
Like tropical fruit cups. I mean, it has pineapple and mangoes and, you know, other tropical fruits in it, other than random strawberry bits.
Or like, you'll get banana that's got strawberry in it, fruit punch with strawberry in it. Just terrible. But that was the Hydra, and now I think we're gonna go troll Havel.
If any of you have the DLC, following the path that's under the water, behind the Hydra, will get you along to a giant golden...
Well, you don't need the DLC for that, and I'm actually going to cover that in a minute. It's just the golem won't appear until you go rest at a bonfire.
Well, no, I mean, I was going to say about the Dusk Ulsil.
Well, you can say that when we actually free the girl.
Ah. I was going to say something about the broken pendant, but I guess we don't need to do that.
Not right now. Mostly we're just trolling Havel. Have any comments on that?
I did this through a locked door with poison mist.
Yeah, that's actually pretty fun. I just didn't feel like going and finding poison myth, and it is an incredibly slow process.
It's hilarious. I think once I tried it with toxic mist just because I had that spell already. Because there's a difference between poison and toxic. Toxic works faster.
Yes. Havel's Ring, which we'll never actually use. Now this is the point at which I've gone to rest at the bonfire, and came back and killed all the golems, so you didn't have to sit through me killing the golems again.
Golems are boring.
Well, golems are boring, and pretty well I just stand on that ledge and shot them, and they all ran over to that one side and ran for an hour and a half while I filled them with about 100 arrows. And I was bored sitting through 600 arrows, so I wouldn't want to attempt to make that funny.
I don't think you can.
You probably can, but that would require a script.
Robin Hood gag, Legolas gag.
I'm a motherfucking T-Rex. Sorry, I watched the Nostalgia Critics top 11 dumbest Lord of the Rings moments, and one of them was all of Gimli's dumb moments, because he starts off as a badass and still has a few badass moments, but as the movies go on, he's more played up as a kind of just a drunk dwarf with like no dignity.
Yeah.
And then it takes until the Hobbit movie where we actually see dwarves acting badass. But then the next one after it was all of Legolas' perfect moments. Because it seemed like the more they made Gimli kind of the goofy comic relief, they played up Legolas's
awesomeness.
Yeah,
Yeah.
so much so that you're pretty well that the elves should have been able to take out the entire force of Mordor by themselves. Like at one point you see them barely breaking a sweat as they mow down hundreds of orcs.
Yeah, with that, the Galadriel with those swords.
with the swords, and you see them fire 100 arrows, and like the first 6 waves of orcs just fall in the line.
Anyways, this is the giant golden.
And you can't tell it's golden because the lighting is blue here.
Yeah, but it's gold. You know this because later on you find another one, and the lighting there is better, and you can actually tell it's gold.
Well, and see here, you can see flashes when it actually gets into the light where it's gold. But it's only gold when it glimmers in the light, which may actually be something crystals do. I don't know.
Some crystals do it. Tiger's eye looks brown if it's not in the light.
Yeah. But the reason you know it's a golden golem is because when it dies, it frees a soul, which is something only golden golems do.
Right. It has a person inside. This one is called Dusk Usil.
I cometh so. My home, my hope, would this be my heart? Then if thou art in, it seems that.
You don't have to be human to summon her.
Nope.
You just have to be in the right spot.
The right spot, and you actually have to go all the way back, rest of the bonfire, and then come back before it appears.
You see, this is the Hydra Lake, and that's a rock. She appears right there beside it. She'll sell you sorceries, and I think the Usil catalyst. She also teaches you to bow the right way, because apparently we're doing it wrong for the entire game.
Yep. And I pick up Hidden Body and Cast Light. I don't remember if I pick up any of the others or not. But Hidden Body works to get past 2 very annoying archers, and Cast Light helps way later on when you're going through the catacombs.
Oh, yes. Oh, yes. I was commenting that it really, really helps.
And I look at it, but it's not all that great. It's one of those, if I remember correctly, this one's really good if you're, because it has the highest, if you're not over a certain intelligence, but it only has an E or something like that, so.
It has a C on the intelligence rating, which is great if you're not getting your intelligence above 35.
Yeah. And I actually think it's the best when you actually don't have it above, 16.
I don't know.
Because the one we have now actually has, I think a B on it for intelligence. Because it's good up to, the 30, 35.
I think it's a C. Anyways, back in this alcove here.
After you've killed the golem, and after you've gone all the way back to a bonfire to resurrect and come all the way back. So it's understandable if you've played through the game before and you miss this. You pick up a dress that actually does come in handy later. But mostly you pick up the Crown of Dusk, which, while showing off my character's ugly mug and increasing how much damage you take from spells, it increases the amount of spell damage you do, and because it covers all spells, it actually does stack with your sorcery ring.
Right. It also will empower miracles, because for some reason those are still counted as a spell even though they're not.
And it also boosts the fireball, as I've seen.
Mm-hmm. But that is counted as a spell. It's a type of magic.
Yep. And I believe it'll boost the dark spells you can get in the DLC.
I have never tried. But that doesn't mean anything.
Anyways, I'm Caydor.
And I'm Mintager.
And this is an outro. Check us out at adventuresinrandom.com, because I haven't plugged it in a while.
That is adventuresinrandom.com.
Yes, adventuresinrandom.com.
//
And if you feel like following me on Twitter, it's at Musings of Caydor, I believe. I always get the order off because it wouldn't just let me do Caydor. Pain in the ass. If you know someone out there who has at Caydor as their thing, harass them for me.
Please. I don't have a Twitter.
I do, just so we had something for the site. But Adventures in Random was too many spaces.
I'm just saying, I don't myself have a Twitter anywhere.
And mine's just called Musings of Caydor because anything that would work for Adventures in Random would have felt awkward and be hard to remember. So I thought doing it what I was calling the blog at the time would have helped.